Hi, welcome back to my channel, Orion Tarot 1111. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. I am also a Aquarius Sun. I'm using this Crystal Visions deck. This is like my favorite deck. It's the one I use most of the time for me personally because I get channeled more messages with this one for myself. Let's see, something flipped. All right, Spirit, what are the messages for Aquarius for July 2020? Yeah, see, I told you. Oh, this deck. Oh my gosh. Wow. Here we are. That's us. Queen of Swords. All right, Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a spark of something. Can be something creative, maybe could be work. But we have the Lovers down here. So something tells me this isn't work. This is love. We've got the Three of Wands. Waiting for the ships to come in. In this particular one, she's got like this crystal. The sun's starting to come over the mountains. And look, here's the sun. Sun can be masculine energy. Can be fertility, maybe for some. It is the best card to get in the deck. It's all happiness. You've got sunflowers, a baby, butterflies. You know, there's butterflies on the Queen of Swords too. Absolutely, this is an awakening. So the Page of Wands, you know, it's a spark. It just starts to awaken. The Three of Wands, waiting for the ships to come in, watching it rise up. The Sun, the awakening. Now we've got the Hermit, dark night of the soul, an awakening. This is an awakening. Queen of Swords, of course, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is coming out of the cocoon, getting your wings. Nine of Cups, that's wish fulfillment. Notice the full moon, wish fulfillment. She's blowing her wishes to the moon. Did you send some wishes up into the moon? Here's the Four of Pentacles. Not being open. Not being open to what? The Lovers. Blocking it out. Feels a lot like you made a wish maybe a long time ago. It didn't come in. A love wish. It didn't come in. You thought, oh, maybe it's not for me. Then you go through this awakening, and here it comes. And now you're like, wait a minute. I made peace with that. Six of Swords. In a lot of decks, you can see them on a boat, and they're, you know, coming out of stormy waters into calm waters, coming up on land. In this one, it looks like she's coming out of the darkness. Knight of Cups. Again, love offer. And we have Strength, which could be Leo. And for me, I've been getting this a lot lately, and it does feel like Leo season. The other night, I had this weird dream, and I don't even completely remember it, except for the fact that in Leo season, stuff starts popping off. Could be love, could be, I mean, the lovers are, I mean, they're hand fasting, they're tied together, that red string of fate. This would be the counterparts. This would be the twin flame union. Of course you would block that out. All right, I'm gonna do, this one's called like the New World deck. And I will see if we get some YouTube appropriate cards out of this. I find when I first get a deck, until I work with it a little bit, just don't, oops, and well, I guess I've worked with it enough because now we've got two cards out on the floor. That just jumped out as I'm saying. Sometimes I don't get messages out of them. Okay, so let's start with this one. The Eight of Wands. Direct action. I don't know if you noticed, so I'm going to show you again. Notice is that a bag? What does that say? Well, it says truth. I have felt this shift recently where the veil is very thin and people just can't even help themselves. They just are spilling truths, whether it's good truths or bad truths, but they're telling us exactly who they are. And with that, you know, people are moving away from us, and then more people are moving to us that are like us, and it's like everybody's telling on themselves. They're just telling who they are. That's what this is. This is the shift into truth. Then you have the Three of Swords. Sorrow. Why would you be blocking out this love? Oh, because you've had your heart broken before. Probably many times. This heart has been beat up. My heart's been beat up too. But it doesn't mean that we stop loving. That's kind of our purpose here, is to love and be loved. True love. Twin flames would come into union because they have a mission to save humanity. So naturally, that twin flame love is going to be scary. If it's your counterpart, it's going to be scary. They're going to be eerily very connected. You would recognize them. Maybe you already know who they are. Maybe you've met them. Maybe you've had an encounter with them. Maybe you separated. Maybe you don't know them. You do. Your soul will know them, though. Your soul will recognize them, because it's your soul too. Twin flames. All right, we're having fairy messages for Aquarius. What are the fairy messages for Aquarius? Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. I kind of feel like there might be something else. There. Healing. Now it's time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. Healing. Healing your heart, so whenever that love does come in, you don't go running, you don't block it out. This one is light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. That's something that got channeled to me yesterday, was embracing your darkness. If you know anything about the feminine and the masculine, the yin and the yang, the feminine is the moon, the masculine is the sun, the feminine is the yin, which is the dark, masculine is the yang, which is the light. We have to embrace our darkness, face it, so that the fear can no longer exist. When you shine a light on your dark, the fear can no longer exist. All right, guys, that's all I have. Have a great month. Bye-bye.